This is not the road less traveled. This is the road never traveled. Hello everyone, I'm Sales here. Nice to meet you here again. Today we're back to this dramatic Jaguar garage. Yes, we ever been here 1 week ago to introduce you the Jaguar X-Type. Certainly, this is the Jaguar garage. We got many interesting Jaguar cars to be introduced. Right, today we would like to introduce you another interesting Jaguar cars. This car got many stories to tell you, and we will also know since 2024 the Jaguar present a lot of just two, the brand new brand image Jaguar 00 TVCM, and we will see a lot of comments say it is ugly, it is not good at the comments. But to me, I think the Jaguar got the right thing, because the Jaguar got many big problem right now, just the same as the Nissan. Why people would like to buy the Jaguar SUV? So there's not many, even it's very rare to see a Jaguar F-Pace or E-Pace on the road in Taiwan or in the rest of the world. When you walk in the Jaguar Land Rover showroom, you would like to buy the Land Rover SUV, because at very first the Land Rover produced the SUVs from till now. But what's the relationship between Jaguar and SUV? There's no Jaguar Salon, no Jaguar sports car to buy for many countries. The Jaguar SUV is not popular as well, and the bad news is that the Jaguar I-Pace, the Jaguar electricity car, got many problems as well. So Jaguar needs to be revolutionary, working to turn this problem, to get this brand got a new life in the future. So I think even the Jaguar 00, I don't have no idea what's the new brand image, but I think to change the brand image is the right way. Okay, actually, the Jaguar ever changed its brand image 18 years ago. Today we'd like to show you what this car did and why Jaguar have to do it. Let's talk about the Jaguar XF. Okay, let's stay back to the 1980s, when the Jaguar like to develop the brand new XJ40 XJ. The Jaguar spent a lot of effort to get the chassis, to get the engine, to get the interior, to get the electricity. A lot of things was developed from the Jaguar. When they present this XJ40 in 1986, the Jaguar got no money. So the Ford would like to buy this brand at 1993. And the Ford thing, oh please, don't get your job only to produce luxury cars. Please produce some other common car. So Ford got the Jaguar S-Type with the Ford Thunderbird and the Lincoln RS, and as well as the Jaguar X-Type. The Jaguar X-Type shared the chassis with the Ford third generation Ford Mondeo, and make the Jaguar get the best profit and best in sales figure in 2004. But later, Jaguar got some problem, because compared with the 2004 and 2006, the Jaguar got sales dropping at 2006. And Ford think, okay, I give it up. I don't like this brand. So the Ford sold the Jaguar to Indian TATA Group in 2006 and 2007. The Tata Group would like to get the Jaguar at a brand new way, and as well as the Jaguar, the development group would like to change the brand image. If they keep the Jaguar, the new Jaguar XF, just like the Jaguar X-Type, just like the old XJ, people would like to buy it, because this brand image is too old. People will think, okay, the Jaguar is just suitable for those old guys. Even the Jaguar X-Type, it got a cheaper and it got a younger, but actually the buyer for the Jaguar X-Type also old man, old person. So the Jaguar have to refresh the brand image to fresh, to younger. So they got the first generation about a Jaguar XF. When you see the first generation Jaguar XF, you wouldn't believe that it is a Jaguar. Just like what we said at very first, this is the road, this is not the road less traveled. This is the road never traveled. Actually, this slogan comes from the X351 XJ TVCM. It also the same as the very first Jaguar XF. When you see the front, you see the side, you see the back, you see the interior, you will never believe it is a Jaguar. But actually, that's what the Jaguar wanted to do 18 years ago. They want to change the brand image to make the buyers, especially those younger buyers, to buy the Jaguar. The innovation would be like many parts. For example, the front grille. As we know, the traditional Jaguar front grille will like this style, just a little bit like a BMW, with the chromed, with many chromed parts, with the Jaguar cat's head. But when you see the Jaguar XF, no matter the first generation or this second generation, the Jaguar logo got a lot of big change, a lot of change. For example, the cat's head got bigger and more aggressive. And the traditional, the Jaguar logo disappeared. You can see the Jaguar X-Type got the emblem right at the engine hood. But since the XF, there's no engine hood Jaguar logo. No, there's no. Certainly, some people, especially for the Asian, would like to get one emblem right here. But that is not for the Jaguar headquarters. They got OEM parts. And later, they got a bigger front grille. The Jaguar say this grille inspired from the very first Jaguar XJ Series 1 presented in 1968. And later, they got a different style at the side. No matter the first generation XF or second generation XF you see now, they got a four-door coupe-like style. So they got a very big shoulder line and very narrow at the roof, and they got a coupe-like styling back. Especially the first generation, they say the back just like the Aston Martin V8 Vantage, but I think that the tail for the first generation XF will like the Jaguar XK, just like a sports car. The styling is very stylish, I have to say, but there's a problem is for the headroom of the back seat is very ugly. So the Jaguar second generation XF improved this problem. So they got strengthened wheelbase for 5.5 centimeters to improve the space for the back seat. Okay, actually, the very first generation Jaguar XF got a very stylish headlamp when they presented it in 2007. And when they got a minor change in 2011, they got such styling just like the second generation. Actually, such styling is the same as the concept car called CXF presented in January 2007. We have to say the second generation XF just big amount of change for the first generation of the Jaguar XF. No matter the exterior and the interior styling or the chassis or the engine powertrain, I have to say. But Jaguar would like to say we have no other choice because there's no brand new chassis, no brand new engine comes from Tata Group. They have to do it from the old one, old platform, old engine. They have to do that. But actually, there is another innovation for the first generation about a Jaguar XF would be at the handling. If you drive the old Jaguar XJ40 or Jaguar X308, you wouldn't think this car is a sports car. You wouldn't drive too fast because this car is just a luxury car, just a luxury flagship. But if when you drive the first generation Jaguar XF, you will be surprised. Whoa! This car is not only exterior, interior doesn't like the traditional Jaguar. The handling, the cornering is not the same as the traditional Jaguar as well. They got very sharp at corner at handling. And the second generation XF, they got it even better because the second generation XF got all aluminum body. Actually, when they presented the CXF in 2007 Detroit Motor Show, people said maybe Jaguar will get all aluminum body for the first generation XF. But actually, they didn't do it because the costly. It is very costly. The first generation XF got some problem with their price because their price is just the same as the BMW 5 Series or the Mercedes-Benz E-Class, no matter in Europe or in Taiwan. So people think, well, if I would like to buy the middle-size European car, why should we buy a Jaguar? Why? There's no reason to buy the Jaguar. So if the Jaguar gets the all aluminum body at the first generation, the price will be higher. So Jaguar decide we don't like to get all aluminum body for the first generation Jaguar XF, and it turns a very interesting problem at their minor change in 2011. The minor change Jaguar XF got the 3.0 supercharged engine at 2013. And the 3.0 supercharged engine XF is even heavier than the same engine located in the Jaguar XJL. Because the X351 XJL got all aluminum body, so they get even lighter. That's very interesting, right? But the second generation Jaguar XF got all aluminum body. Although they just look like the first generation, but Jaguar say they got an 83% refreshed parts, refreshed design. And they got all aluminum body, so the weight for the second generation even lighter than the first generation, around 200 kilograms. Whoa, that's very surprise. And there's another innovation for this aluminum body is the safety. It's the safety. There's a big problem for the first generation Jaguar XF. It's the safety ranking. When you check NCAP testing result, you will surprisingly found, whoa, when the Jaguar presented the first generation Jaguar XF and they got the first NCAP at 2008, they just got 4-star, not 5-star, 4-star. Their rival, no matter the BMW 5 Series E60 or Mercedes-Benz E-Class W211, they got a 5-star. But Jaguar just got 4-star. And since the 2008 till 2014, the Jaguar XF only got 4-star for the Euro NCAP. And when the Jaguar presented the second generation Jaguar XF, they got a 5-star. Yes, that's the same safety, the same as their rivals. And what else? This car is lighter, stronger, so they got a better handling. When you drive this car, you wouldn't believe this is a Jaguar. They got very sharp at cornering and very good, very easy at handling. But, well, I don't think people would like to buy this car due to its handling. Because if I would like to buy such handling, why not buy a BMW 5 Series? I have no idea. And there's some problem for this car. The cost down. When you get the interior, you wouldn't believe it is a Jaguar. Because the parts, the quality, the smelling is just not the same as the traditional Jaguar, or even not the same as its rival. It just looks like, smells like, touch like the luxury version of the Ford Mondeo. I have to say, at very first, when we open this door, you will find the sound is not the same as the traditional Jaguar or even the Excite. Let's take a hear, not a look. You see it? Such sound is not bad, but I have to say it is not a Jaguar. If you close your eyes, you just hear about this. It's just the same as the European car, but you wouldn't think it is a Jaguar. The traditional Jaguar, the sound when we open the door and close the door, it is very interesting. You would like to enjoy that. let's take a hear of this Jaguar XJ40. You see it? Oh, you hear it? Let's take a hear again. That's called Jaguar, right? Let's get another test for this X308. Right? That's what the Jaguar could be. But when you open the door for the XF, this is not a Jaguar, I think. Okay, next, when we get into the cabin, driving cabin. Okay, you see the style for the doorknob. It is not like just like the Jaguar. Okay, actually the interior for the second generation XF is just minor change for the first generation. And they got a lot of cost down. For example, when you get in the first generation of a Jaguar XF, you will see a lot of woody trim, but not for the second generation. We got very big aluminum trim level right here, the same as the first generation. But when you see the first generation, here it is the woody trim, but not the second generation. And there are many black paint trim right here, just the same as the Mondeo, just the same as the Ford, but not for the Jaguar. And the interesting is that if you want to option for the woody trim right here, just plus 30,000 Taiwan dollars. That's equal as $1,000 US. But I don't see any people here in Taiwan to option this woody trim. I don't know why. And when you see the handler, you will think, whoa, is that a Jaguar? Since the first generation XF, the Jaguar got a brand new logo right here, not the same as the traditional Jaguar. I don't think this logo is very good for the Jaguar because it just looks like a Puma. The t-shirt's Puma, not Ford Puma. And the design for this handling is not, it's too normal. Okay, if you don't see this logo, you won't think this car is a Jaguar. I have to say, the traditional Jaguar handler is very exquisite, but not in XF. That's a pity. Well, the second generation XF also preserved some character from the first generation. For example, the gear knob. When Jaguar presented the first generation XF, they got the all new gear knob, not a traditional J gate. This is a brand new design, and I think this is a very good design. Let's take a look about this one, how it works. Okay, let's push start the engine. Just check the gear knob. Okay, let's start the engine. Okay, woo, they got here. And if we want a gear change, we just switch this P, R, and D. But if you want to get to the S, no, not this way. You have to push it and then go to the S and the back D, N, R, P. Okay, when we shut down the engine, okay, it will drop. Okay, that's very interesting. Another interesting is about the air ventilation. When you take on the air condition, it will get open, and when you turn off the air condition, it will get closed. Just the same as the Volkswagen Phaeton. But the Jaguar got a little bit different from the Phaeton because the Phaeton, when you take the air condition, if you don't get the top speed for the fan, this won't be opened. But when you take the Jaguar, once you switch on the air condition, it will get open. Let's take a look again. Okay, let's start the engine. And we switch on the air condition. Okay, it got open very gently. And when we switch off, they got closed gently. Yep, that's the same as the first generation of the Jaguar XF. But well, when we got broken, if this switch got broken, if this structure got broken, I don't think how hot this cabin would be. And I don't know if we got out of electricity, how to get to the end gear. For example, when we start the engine, okay, let's start the engine again, and we turn to the R gear. Now it's R gear, right? And we stop the engine. What would happen? Okay, we'll see, and it back to the P gear. So if you turn off the engine and the battery dead, how to go to the N gear? I don't know. How to get on the tow truck? I don't know. Maybe they got some emergency switch. I don't know. But when you check the rest of the interior, you will find the sunglass box and the switch right here just not very good at the quality. You won't believe that it is a Jaguar. Such like here, such design just the same as a Ford, and such quality just the same as a Ford, and such the chair is just the same as the Ford. Yeah, you won't think I spent a lot of money to buy a Jaguar, and what interior we got? That's unacceptable, I have to say. This car is very expensive. For example, this car is a Prestige 25T. The brand new car will cost you 2.68 million Taiwan dollars. That would be let me think. That would be 19,000 US dollars. Very expensive, but such quality, such design. Oh man, acceptable. And there's not many things at the back seat. Let's take a look about the back seat. Okay. Okay, I have to say the space for the back seat got improved a lot. The front seat is get the end, and I can still sit in the back seat without any problem. But when we see the back of the front seat, you will think, such car, just the same as a Ford. Okay, the back air ventilation is just not very good at quality. And when we get to the back armrest right here, yep, such nice 19,000 US dollar car gets such quality. I couldn't accept that. Just the same as the Toyota, maybe a little bit. Maybe Lexus is better, I think. So I have no idea why the Jaguar got such poor in the quality at the interior. No wonder people won't like to buy such the car. If I want to the handle, I have to say the car for the handling is very sharp, very good at the handling. But I don't know why people would like to buy this car just for the handling, but not for the interior. Because if you want to accept such interior, I don't think it's an easy job, I have to say. So this car got poor at sales figure is not surprisingly. I would say the Tata Group have no way, have no idea. They just have to improve from the first generation of the Jaguar XF, and they present the second generation about Jaguar XF, and there's no XFR as second generation. The second generation Jaguar XF got luxury, got portfolio, got prestige, got R Sport and S. There's no XFR for the second generation Jaguar XF. And even now, there's just Qirui. Jaguar Land Rover has the new car for the Jaguar XF and XE right now at 2025. And the Jaguar XF Aero and XE Aero got very good at equipment. For example, they got a long wheelbase, so there are backseat table right here and backseat massage, back electric power seat at the XF Aero. And they got a very cheap at the price. If you want to buy the Jaguar XE Aero at China, you just have to spend 200,000 renminbi. That's very cheap, just the same as 30,000 US dollar. If you want to buy the XF Aero at China mainland, just a little bit expensive, but still very cheap. So if you ever travel to the China mainland, you will surprisingly see a lot of Jaguar XE Aero, XF Aero on the road. It is very hard to see the Jaguar XF on the road Taiwan now, but not very big problem at China mainland. But for the Chery Jaguar Land Rover, they got a many big problem because such car they got old style. This car was presented in 10 years ago. Except the cheap, there's no any advantage for this car right now. And the Chery Jaguar Land Rover has no idea what should we produce the next car. For example, the Jaguar F-Pace or E-Pace, there's no people like it. It's very hard to sell it. And for the Jaguar, if they got a third generation Jaguar XF, I don't think people would like to buy it. So the Chery Jaguar Land Rover got such problem. What's the next step for the Jaguar? Yep, that's what I want to ask the Tata Group. What would you like to take the Jaguar next step? So I think the revelation, the brand new brand image TVCM for the Jaguar presented in 2024 is the right way. But I still have no idea what would the Jaguar 00 would like to be. For me, I would like this brand lifelong, just the same as the Nissan. I don't like Nissan go bankrupt or gone in the future. I don't think Jaguar will gone in the future, but I think they should get revolutionary product, revolutionary for the brand image in the future. Just the same as the 18 years ago they presented Jaguar XF. At least the Jaguar XF get the Jaguar 15 years life preservation. So what would Jaguar would be? Let's take a look about that. Okay, this is today's the video we presented today. We'd like to take this Jaguar XF to talk to you about the Jaguar XF, about the 21st century, the Jaguar revolutionary brand image, and the new brand for the Jaguar. Do you like the Jaguar XF? How about the story, the Jaguar XF in your country? Please show your comment for me to share with everybody. I'm Sales here. Hope to see you again with another interesting car in this garage. See you again. Bye-bye.